My current event for today is the Oxford, Michigan school shooting. The shooter's name is Ethan Crumbley. The shooting happened on November 30th, 2021, when Crumbley opened fire at school. He killed 4 and shot 7 other people on campus. The students he killed were Hannah St. Juliana, aged 14, Justin Schilling, age 17, Madison Baldwin, age 17, and Tate Meyer, age 16. Ethan Crumbley was charged as an adult with 4 counts of first-degree murder and terrorism, among other charges. Ethan and his parents. Just 4 days before the shooting, on November 26th, James Crumbley bought a gun with his son. Around that same time, Ethan posted multiple photos of him with a semi-automatic gun on social media captioned, "Just got my new beauty today, Sig Sauer 9mm. Jennifer Crumbley, his mother, also made a post the next day saying Mom and Sunday testing out his new Christmas present. In my personal opinion, I believe that both Jennifer and James do have some responsibility for what their son did. They encouraged the use of guns and even gave him access to his own. It appears the courts did agree with me on this, as they did charge them both with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. The day before the shooting, a teacher at Oxford High School noticed Ethan searching up ammunition on his phone. They reported him to the office. When they tried to contact his parents, they did not reply. Later, Jennifer Crumbley texted Ethan saying, "LOL, I'm not mad at you. You have to learn not to get caught." I think this is a horrible thing to say to a young, impressionable child. You are telling them that there are no consequences to their actions as long as they don't get caught. The morning of the shooting, a teacher saw a note that alarmed her to the point that she took a picture of it on her cell phone. The picture showed a bloody drawing of a bullet and a person who appeared to have been shot twice and was bleeding with a laughing face under it. Later that day, his parents were called into the office, but the drawings had been scratched out and altered by the time his parents were called in. Later that day, at 1:22 p.m., Jennifer Crumbley texted her son Ethan saying, "Ethan, don't do it." This was after the news of the shooting became public. Just a few minutes later, at 1:37 p.m., James Crumbley called 911 and reported a gun missing. Jennifer's message obviously didn't help the situation, as by the end of the day, 4 students were dead and 7 others were injured. My final statement. In conclusion, the investigation on James, Ethan, and Jennifer Crumbley found that they were to be charged with 4 counts each of homicide and involuntary for the parents, and Ethan as an adult with 4 counts of first-degree murder and terrorism. This event is also disrupting schools nearby because within 3 days since the shooting, there have been many lockdowns and shooting threats. James and Jennifer are also believed to be skipping town as they did not show up for their arraignment. My sources cited are CNN, NBC News, New York Post, and the Daily Beast.